EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the New Orleans Saints. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from the Superdome. To return is Xavier Gipson. And they will finally track him down before it takes this to the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the Saints' 49-yard line.
They go play action with Fields. That's taken in left side by Smith. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
He is met and stopped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Jets. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Saints nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Well, first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New Orleans Saints. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Trey Palmer on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. Taking it about the 36. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Easy. Here we go. Go.
From the gun, here's Fields. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And touchdown, New York. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possible. Let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe. Turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Shuck. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would try running through the entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Saints at 500, 7-7 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
To throw now, Shuck. This one complete. It's Devon Vele. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Quickly able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Now Fields. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
47 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Here we go. 3-19, tonight.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
12
more yards there and another first down.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on its toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now it's Fields. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown,
DJ Chark. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken the lead. On for the extra point is Folk. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Saints 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Got it. Ready?
Now Shuck. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The point after, good by Grupe. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And stoppage here, we're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Off play action, Fields. Step and a big loss here as he's taken down. Isaiah Foskey brings him down.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long. This defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterbacks upright.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle. But they allow the conversion.
Oh, on a give up the middle. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hey, here we go.
Back to throw, Fields.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hall.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. We're good. All right. Go.
Fields. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
It's a gain of 10.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Chark with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Jets have moved out in front. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Saints 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Olave with his first grab, and he also has a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Second down and 6 now. To the air once more. Shuck. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing, Shuck. He completes it to Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans! Chris Olave, 34 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Quickly able to add the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, when they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And the Jets first
How
down.
about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DJ Chark on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Jets 28, Saints 21.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And able to get this out to the 25.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And not much of an opening there, as he's only going to get this for about the 32.
Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shuck now to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
A gain of 6.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the catch made by Johnson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another
good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Oh, some strong running.
And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, let's go. Here we go. We're good.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Chark on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. Stop shy of the 45. Showing off a nice little move on the play, though. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brian Brzee fought in and got him down.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. This is taken around the 12. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll take it across midfield down into jet territory. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints are back within a score.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing.
The point after, good by Grupe. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Don't jump. Right.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we're talking about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Here we go. Move it. Say hi.
Here's Hall again. And a solid run down inside the 30. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Say hi.
On play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. And this one is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Say hi.
To throw is Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son. Right.
On 4th down, Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
first time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Shuck. This one taken in by Olave. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here's a second and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
6. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And throwing again here, Shuck. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain
that
of
one goes for
yards.
16 yards. It sets him
That's
up
good
first and
for
goal.
Another Saints. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Hill. No gain on the play. And it'll bring up a second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
7-yard line.
Here's Shuck. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here we go, Slide. 331.
Now Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
First
A little
down,
football
Jets.
101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38-yard line. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Fields now to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Brian Brzee in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Their own 29-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Shuck now to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Finding room at midfield. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Juwan Johnson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Quickly able to add the PAT.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
42, Jets 35.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Now Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 38.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Fields.
Steps away to his left.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete as well.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one going.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And he is is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for two and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for two.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done. And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
42.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Olave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Jets, a win will come too late to save a losing season, but they do move to 6-9 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints,
they fall under 500 now as they drop to 7-8.
And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL.